Welcome to Yumi and Montessori. We greet all our viewers in the name of an education system that is fit for our children, and that is commensurate with the highest achievements of human civilization. Thank you in advance for liking and subscribing. This video is the fifth and final part of our analysis of the learning game, by Anna Lorena Fabrega. Our topic is, how does Anna recommend we get out of this crisis in education? Let us dive right into it. On page 233, there is an excellent summary of how Fabrega thinks school should be, and I quote, "To help kids get better at elastic thinking, we need to flip school on its head. We need to let kids follow their natural intuition. We must allow them to throw away the instructions, and practice discovery and adventure on their own. We need to give them opportunities to engage in unstructured play, pursue their own self-directed projects, experiment, and explore possibilities beyond a typical classroom lesson plan." End quote. But how is that to be done? The learning game is excellent at exposing the failures of traditional schooling, at setting out how children learn best, and at arguing how education should be organized to be effective. When it comes to how to solve the dilemma of education, she does not have a unified theory, but recommends an eclectic array of options, with homeschooling as the anchor. Fabrega presents the options as follows. On the two extremes are traditional schooling and homeschooling. Homeschooling is for her, the best option, but any movement towards homeschooling is positive. If homeschooling is not possible, she then recommends 8 possible alternatives. In her own words, these 8 ways allow parents to, and I quote again, replace traditional school with an alternative school, or pair traditional school with other educational programs. End quote. You can find this on page 249. We list her 8 alternatives. 1. Self-directed learning communities, for example, Galileo. 2. Forest school. 3. Team problem solving, for example, synthesis school. 4. Project-based learning, for example, Arduino. 5. Online STEAM classes. 6. Foster a love for reading. 7. Use alternative schools such as Montessori and Waldorf, or specific schools such as Sora Schools and Acton Academy. 8. Use microschools, for example through Prenda. The key aspect of the change she is promoting is the engagement of the parents in their children's education. Whichever option is chosen by the parents, she believes they should apply a set of principles to how their children are educated. What are these principles? They are a summary of key pillars argued by the learning game. Fabrega sets out these principles in summary form on pages 237 to 241, in a section titled, Design Your Learning Game. These guiding principles help parents to opt out of the game of school, as she puts it. As stated before and can be seen from the summary listed below, the key is the role and engagement of the parent, but mindful educators and administrators can also fully benefit from them. Stop over-instructing children. The learning process must not cause children to fear failure. Recognize effort, not ability. Give children choices and make them feel accountable. Encourage children to tackle their own projects. Measure progress more broadly. Avoid extrinsic motivators. Take children outside their comfort zones. Let children dwell on their confusion. Let children question everything. Encourage the why questions. Use storytelling to teach. Help children develop character. Do not make them memorize information they can Google. Help kids play to their strengths. Help them develop good thinking skills. Help children explore and apply different mental models. Use video games as learning tools. Let them use the internet as a learning aid, but counter screen addiction. Gamify learning, but do not turn it into point-gathering games. Engage deeply in your child's learning. Use mental models to understand your child's behavior. Be careful of overprotectiveness. Find balance, learn when they need support. Through our various posts and videos we have made clear the research, principles and practice that underpin the Montessori method, which we recommend all countries to follow. An educational approach that is sustainable, is based on a deep and profound analysis of the development of human civilization, and the application of progressive philosophical perspectives, to the educational needs dictated by the progress of human society, and the needs of its children. All of this must be synthesized into powerful pedagogical principles, which must continuously be tested and enriched, through ongoing research. Such is the way of Montessori. Homeschooling is presented as an alternative, but cannot transform educational systems. Parents cannot substitute for an educational method, unless they are trained in one, or train themselves in one, as so many Montessori parents have done and continue to do. Furthermore, the majority of working-class parents do not have the general training to take the place of the teacher. An educational approach that excludes the majority of people cannot have systemic results. To us, children need schools, and homeschooling is a symptom that the education system has failed and parents do not see alternatives. Our critique does not detract from the super great service this book is providing, in the service of education. We look forward to seeing how Fabrega will deepen her practical solutions for the crisis of education, in her future books. No pressure, Anna. And so, dear friends, we have come to the end of our fifth and final video on the learning game. If you enjoyed it, please support our channel by subscribing and hitting the like button. Your opinions are important to us. So let us know what you think of this video by passing us a comment if you wish. And, thank you very much.